Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Melody back with Melody Loves Death Metal. 3 videos in 1 week. Wow. Pumping out the shit this week. The content. Had some extra time and waking up earlier, doing all the things to try and get some stuff out. But I've got 3 tapes to show you today. A nice, simple death metal collection update. That happened to be all tapes. I guess this could have been a Death Metal Tape Tuesday video, but I didn't feel like waiting. I just figured I'd put it up now. But yeah, deal with the glare. Again, the glare, the window glare is going away. And next Friday I'm moving. After that, I'll have a totally different room, office, everything. So, but for now, you can deal with the shitty setup. I mean, there's worse YouTube videos out there with worse quality, so I don't know, mine's not the worst. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So the first one is another release from Gurgling Gore. This came out a couple of weeks ago and got it in the mail a couple of days ago. And that is called Lipoma. Odes to Suffering, gore grind, one man, I should say, gore grind project out of New York. This is their second full length. Was not too familiar with this music whatsoever. Had never heard it until Gurgling Gore did like a promo of it and said, hey, this is what we're releasing. So I went and listened to it and absolutely loved it. This is that, mouth grinding, gurgling type of gore grind, which, goes well on the Gurgling Gore label. But yeah, it's a project. One guy, his name is Max Pierce. It's got like some catchy, like gurgling gore grind. Again, I'm going to say it again. Melodic kind of death and black metal sounds a little bit here and there. I guess it reminds me a little bit of Carcass, like old Carcass, a little bit of lymphatic phlegm. God, that is a really, for whatever reason, that's hard. And then some like older pharmacist with a little bit of like that old school kind of melodic death metal sound of like At the Gates, a little bit of Arsis. Like it's kind of, but for the most part, it's gore grind. I really like it. I do think that in terms of the sound and stuff like that, it sounds good. It's gore grind. Like, what do you want? If you want like pristine production, you're listening to the wrong genre of music. But it comes in a nice yellow case like that, and then of course it is a yellow pro printed tape. Same on both sides. Looks really good. Goes really well with the overall aesthetic and theme. And then of course, ye old J card. I will show you there. There you go. You've got your typical gore grind images there. And then on the other side, there's the man and some liner notes. And is that a... Oh, it's a bear. I thought it was a pig. It's a bear. So there you go. Yeah, it's good. I really enjoy it. I'm not always in the mood for gore grind. It's hit or miss with me. I really, try and listen to see if it's something I'm going to enjoy. And I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a nice, fun listen. And probably gonna go check out his other album. I haven't heard his other album that was released a couple years ago, but yeah, good stuff. So that's the first tape that I wanted to show you. Check it out. These are still available on Gurgling Gore's website. As always, links will be in the description. I've actually listened to that quite a bit since I've gotten it. I listened to it digitally before the tape came, about once or twice, and then since I've gotten the tape about a week ago, I've been listening to it just about every day. I kind of get a stack of rotation going, and I listen to music while I'm working and stuff, and I've been putting that on, and it's just, it's a fun listen. Like, it's gore grind. Like, it is your staple sound of gore grind. So, how many times did I just say gore grind? A lot. Alright, so the next one, I actually gave a CD away of this, and then after that was like, well, I should probably buy myself a copy, and 20 Bucks Spin recently just had a huge sale on their whole entire website, t-shirts, everything. And so I snagged the tape of it, but now that I've listened to it so many times, I definitely think I want the vinyl, especially for the cover art. Cover art is fantastic. But yeah, Ascended Dead, Evenfall of the Apocalypse. This is what is this, their third full length or second full length? I can't remember. What do my notes say? Second full length. Band out of West Coast, U.S. Has some ex-members of Void Ceremony, or a member of Void Ceremony. I can't remember if it's ex or current. I can't remember. I'm blanking. Lord Gore, Decrepacy. So a bunch of amazing death metal bands. Members of them have come together and created this band in this album. And this is by far one of the best albums to come out this year. It is high up on my favorite album list. And this is one ferocious, crazy, chaotic album that makes you feel like you're about to have a freaking total meltdown. Yeah, it's insane. Side B is definitely my favorite. I say side B because it's tape. But there's just lunatic leads on here, and the vocal styles are just insane, ferocious. Like, you get nothing but just pain while you're listening to this record, but it's so good and at the same time. So a nice silver pearl printed tape there. I've seen a lot of praise for this, and it's definitely warranted. This is a really dark, sinister, chaotic album in all the best ways. The J card is insanely long, like so many panels of just images that are awesome. Is my camera focusing? Come on, are you focusing? Yeah, all right, okay. Awesome images, live images, and then again that cover artwork. The cover artwork is by far my favorite part in terms of the aesthetics of this album. I think it goes really well with the type of music, and then here's all the lyrics that are so goddamn little, and then a little photo collage at the bottom that you can't read. But yeah, the cover artist is by Kyle Bowen. Goddamn, this cover art is so good, and it has led me to want to buy the vinyl just so I can have a bigger picture of it. But yeah, that cover art pretty much just says the kind of music that you're listening to. You are in an essential death trap while you're listening to this. It is just chaotic in all of the right ways. This is their second full length. The first full length, Abhorrent Manifestations, I think is Manifestation or Manifestations, I can't remember, was out on Dark Descent a couple of years ago. I admittedly didn't really listen to that when it first came out, but I've gone back and listened to it now. I'm a big fan of that, but I do like this one a little bit more, probably because it's really the first one that I really paid attention to. But yeah, so I got this tape for like $7 because they were having their sale. But it's also, and I gave away the CD a while ago on the channel, I think when I hit 3,000 subscribers. But yeah, I definitely going to snag the vinyl because this is one of my favorite, no doubt, one of my favorite albums to come out this year. It is so good. Just been really loving that, and that has just... It's shocked me a little bit. I feel like I hope more people start to talk about it. I've seen a lot of praise for it on Twitter and stuff like that and Instagram, but I hope more people are taking note because it's definitely worthy of a listen, especially if you're really into that like super dissonant, chaotic type of black or death metal. You'll like that for sure. Okay, and then finally, the last one that I have here is just a kind of random buy. I saw it trending on Bandcamp when it first came out, literally the day that it came out. So this was several weeks ago, I think about a month ago now. And I took a listen and I liked it. It sounded like Morbid Angel. Definitely heard a lot of Morbid Angel influences there. And I snagged it. It's on Redefining Darkness, and this is Reaping Flesh, Abyss of Existence. This is an EP, their first EP to be released. I think they have like 2 demos out previously to this. Don't really know much about the band other than that they're out of Italy. It's their first EP, and yeah, I mean, it sounds like a nice Morbid Angel kind of worship death metal band. It's crunchy sounding, ferocious sounding in terms of that Morbid Angel style death metal of like, I am totally blanking right now on the album that I want to say. Oh, anyway, it's Morbid Angel. I don't know what you want. There you go. So black pearl printed tape, just completely failed on what I wanted to say in terms of what Morbid Angel element reminded me of. I'm just blanking right now. I want to say Covenant, but I don't think that's what. Bloodsucker Sick, maybe? I can't remember which one I was going to say. J card here, some cool artwork there. I like the artwork, and then the band logo looks pretty cool. Over here, more lyrics. And there you go. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know a whole much about this band other than that this is the first time I'd ever heard them. I really liked it. It is an EP, so it's a quick listen, but it's definitely worthy of your listen. I think if you're a fan of, you know, the old school death metal revival that's been going on, but this is more of like a modern touch on it. It definitely has, like I said, that Morbid Angel influences on there. I think you really enjoy this. I was trying to see who the artist was because I really like that artwork. Music bar, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes it's not listed. Weird. That's weird. The artist is not listed in the notes. Okay, well, can't shout out the artist here because it's not said. That's strange. Usually it has the artist in the liner notes, but it doesn't, so I don't know. Anyway, this is still available too. All these things are still available. Nothing is sold out that I just showed off. Definitely check all three of these releases out. Some pretty good pickups here. I've definitely been doing quality over quantity lately and listening to things before I buy them if I'm able to. Some things I just have to pre-order because I know they're going to sell out quick. But yeah, 3 really good tapes. Check them out. That is all that I have. Have a great weekend. This is my last video of the week, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Silence lies. Your words are invisible.